Yo dog, want an art tutorial? Well, lucky you, I got a shitty one right here. I'm gonna try and keep this as simple as possible cause goddamn, I tried to talk over the speed paint with my real voice and had hit 40 minutes on this. Anyways, let's start. First, I use squares instead of circles when making the head. I just do that because I think it's easier that way. But if you're a beginner, it suggests you use circles instead of squares, but it really don't matter. For guides, your vertical line should be the middle of your face, but you can change where this can go as seen with the 3/4, side, and front view. Your horizontal line should always be right in the middle. All of your face will fall below that horizontal line, because we gotta give these dudes massive foreheads. For proportions, I suggest you follow these that I provided. Everything else like the neck and hair, I just fucked around to see what looked good. To be honest, whatever you think looks good on that character will be good later on in the drawing. My tip for eyes, because I know all of you hate them, draw them at the same time simultaneously. The eyes themselves work as one organ, so you should treat them both as one thing, else the drawing will look like this. I put the mouth right where the bottom line is and just kinda guess where the nose would stop at. Noses get really simple to draw once you figure out the basic shape of one. Especially for front-facing views, the nose would have this kind of bow or loopy shape, literally just this shape for the nostrils. And then put all the lines you need to make it look like some specific type of nose. Now, an important thing to remember is that everyone has different faces. Two of these characters are twins, so they would have about the same features overall, but you should also just put some time in knowing what kind of person you're drawing. That just means look up references of people to help understand faces. Break up their faces into basic shapes and lines and stuff to help understand the face better. Also, at this part I accidentally fucked up the eyebrows and had to go back on it so the details just appear. But anyways, with this step I give the tinier details. Lines around the eyes, lines around the nose, that thing above your lip, cheekbones, dimples, wrinkles, all that. Even sometimes facial hair like him if I feel like it. Also at this time I usually just retrace the sketch layer of how the face would look just so that I can feel a little more confident in my lines. Literally, the bigger streaks that I've made up here, I had a layer for each line, and then I just merged them all at the end so that it looks like I did that with confidence and not sheer luck. Again, I try to keep the jaw the same to the mouth, and the ears to the nose. Also to note that when drawing faces to the side or quarter, there is always a dip at the eye. My art style doesn't have much room for interesting character designs the way more cartoons have it, so instead I try and involve it all in the hair and eyes when I'm drawing. For example, this dude is a ghost from the 90s, and so I try to keep his style of hair geometric and also give him white eyes to make him different from the others. There are things about shapes and character designs that help, like circles, triangles, and squares. But I got no time to give that lesson, dog. Here's something I found off of Google to give you some of the basic descriptions, but I suggest you look into this shape character design stuff more whenever you can. Other than that, I just put more small lines and that's it. With hair, I just squiggle whatever lines around depending on how I feel like the hair would fall. Like I feel like Reed has more messier and straighter hair than his sister, who has more curly and less messy hair. I guess this can go with that shape character stuff, with Sadie having more rounded shapes in her hair than Reed with pointed hair, and Kate is just square. Anyways, that's how I draw Yippee. But of course, I have colors and stuff, so I'm gonna make this stupidly quick. Oh, and of course use references. I hate coloring because I never know what colors go together, so I just try and block most of my dark colors with black to make it look cool and easy. I don't know what else to put here, oh well. Also, this thing I just use soft light and lighten the opacity on it. Swear to you, it makes my stuff look so cool without trying too hard. And boom, ya done, dog. I hope I helped someone here, or else I made a fool of myself, but I don't really care.